Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading, your next glow up. We have 3 piles to choose from as usual. I'm going to use more than one deck today and I have a new stand for my cards. I wanted one for some time now and I came across this one and they did come with some oracle cards, so I will be pulling one of those for you as well. All right, pile 1 is the shell, pile 2 is the butterfly, and pile 3 is the yellow flower. I'm going to get straight into your readings and I'll see you at yours. Hello pile 1, you chose the shell. We're going to get you an angel number oracle card, okay? I won't always be using this deck with the stand, though. To introduce them to the channel, I'm gonna start off with one of these today for you, okay? So let's see. There's not very many in the deck, it just goes up to number 9. And we have 111, intuition. A reminder from the universe to listen to your heart and to trust your gut. For you, pile 1, your next glow up is about you going for what you want. But I mean on a level that is going to make it look like you're completely undoing and completely changing your lifestyle, your life path, and you're also going to be showing up and looking very different physically, but it's very much so coming from an internal following of your intuition. And I have to say, the energy is that this has been something that's been building up for some time. You may actually be feeling at the moment of watching this video that you have hit a brick wall, like you've hit a kind of trough. Even though you have this knowing, it's like what to do with it though, like what direction. But at the same time, the missing piece, part of it, is it's requiring you to completely change, like completely do things differently. And not change from the standpoint of changing who you are, right? Who you are, authentically speaking. But it's to do with how your life will look so different and like taking that leap towards that. Okay, let's see the first card I have for you from the Moonology deck. Oh, we also have intuition. Okay, double confirmation. Moon, maybe, intuition. Yes. Your next glow up is about you also wakening up to who you really are, okay? But it's on a higher level, okay? So this can be doing work with your higher self, so to speak, right? The self that's without judgment, the self that sees right through, okay? Right through the fog. And intuition is about clarity. So your next glow up is going to be embodying, okay? And that will reflect in your environment like clarity. Things will be clear. I even hear like crisp clear. Some of you, when you watch this video, the weather can be crisp clear, you know, like a very crisp, fresh weather. There's freshness here, okay? And I'm hearing this is your season when you watch this video. Now, I'm very much so drawn to the contrast on the card, the gold and the black, okay? Maybe you like to wear gold and black, or, you know, lots of gold or lots of black. But there's something striking about that. There's something striking also about you when you wear these colors, and I'm seeing you wear more of these colors during your next glow up, okay? Right. Let's get you some more cards. I'm going in with the Muse Tarot. I'm hearing stylist. So some of you will be seeking out a stylist, okay? A person who specializes in, this could be like color work, right? I know there is those professionals that do charts, and you can be a winter or an autumn, this kind of thing. I'm seeing you really kind of really embody what it is that you know truly reflects you, on a physical level, right? So that connection between your intuition, energy, right, and this upgrade, being connected more to your higher self, for that to reflect in the physical. So seeking a stylist, this can also be you simply restyling yourself, but it's with meaning. It's with coordination. Even I have like astrology will be a part of this. Okay? You'll be following some type of guidance, steps that connect to astrology in your chart. Yes, some of you here who've been drawn to this reading, your rising sign is going to be significant. It's influencing you a lot during your next glow up. And it's also going to assist you, particularly with money matters is what I'm hearing. So there's going to be a glow up with your finances. Yeah. Then we have three of inspiration. So this is like movement, travel. Okay. When I see this card, it's also like a moving on. We have the dominoes. And the dominoes are falling. And the woman is blowing in the wind. She's, you know, in a way, it's kind of pushing her. So you may feel like you're being pushed at this current moment. And your intuition is, right? We know intuition doesn't let up. It keeps niggling at us until we finally get it, understand it, know what to do with it, right? Sometimes it's just that, knowing what to do with it. But also this three of inspiration and the multiple dominoes tells me, like, take multiple steps here, right? It's a bit of guidance. Take it step by step. It doesn't have to be an overnight glow up here. This is quite major. This is changing your life in a significant way. This is like an overhaul kind of energy. And I have to say, yeah, look at that Ace of Materials. So there's confirmation of the money and finances here. Okay. Also having a glow up. Some of you here are going to have opportunities to be your own boss during this next glow up. And again, you know, step by step. This doesn't have to all be shifting and changing at once. This is over a period, you know, this is season energy. As I shared, this is going to be your season, right? And with the three of inspiration, just touching back on that, I do have that there's going to be opportunities for you to travel during your next glow up. And this travel, where you go, is also going to have an impact on you internally. And again, be reflecting on your physical, right? So this can be going to a place where perhaps you're going to get more sun. Perhaps you're going to get more physical exercise, right? Perhaps you're going to go somewhere and the food is going to be so nutritious and taste so good. It's going to really give your body a boost. And it's giving you some actual physical changes here, okay? And there's also significance around movement and moving your body. So yes, exercise, but also like dance here. So on these travels, you can be dancing more, letting your hair down, okay? So to speak. Let's see what else here. Yeah, Ace of Materials is new beginnings. So this glow up is, as I say, it's, yeah, then the Hanged Muse. This glow up is something that is to a degree overdue, right? With the Hanged Muse coming out. And as I shared before, this sense of, you know, this has been building up for some time, but what to do with it? What direction? But you will be shown that, okay? With three of inspiration being here, in a way, you know, you will be pushed towards that, but it's not in a detrimental way. You know this is coming, right? There's that knowing. Let's see what else. Yeah, come on. There we go. We got the world cosmos. There's that confirmation of travel. So, you know, with the three of inspiration coming out and the world cosmos, I have to say for some of you, this is relocation energy, right? It's on such a level. Now, for many of you, this doesn't have to necessarily be to a different country, though this is a stronger energy with the world cosmos card coming out. It's certainly going to be a distance from where you are. And I hear that saying, you know, it will do you the world of good. That's something we say. It will do you the world of good. It will do you the world of good to get away, to have a change, okay? And it's also increasing your wealth here. So again, I'm being drawn back to astrology, okay? Your houses, also transits. I'm not an astrology You know, I don't have in-depth knowledge. I just have a, you know, a bit of a basic general knowledge of astrology, but I'm learning as I go, and when I hear things, okay, that is how I will describe them. I'll name the things I'm aware of, right? But it doesn't mean it's specifically that. So just to point that out, those of you that have more knowing on it, you will be intuited to what part of the chart it is, okay? You will see that. Some of you may already know to an extent, right? But I am particularly getting a stronger energy towards houses and certain transits, and as I say, the rising sign. But it's to do with your wealth here, because you can be arriving at a time rather in your life where it's a pivotal moment to unlock your wealth. Okay, so your next glow up is about unlocking wealth, and this is about material wealth. Okay, I'm not just speaking here on a spiritual level and an energetic level, right? That goes hand in hand, but it's manifesting, and it's to do with you unlocking your material wealth, okay, during your next glow up, this glow up season. Right, I'm gonna get one more Moonology card to close out the reading. Drawing down the moon, knowledge, yes. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is key for you interpreting your intuition, right? Interpreting your feelings, your thoughts, so that you can be more aligned and understand yourself, right? So also I get from this, there's indication of breaking patterns. There's something about you breaking down and breaking up patterns with knowledge, new knowledge that you'll acquire. I hear for you, Pal 1, there are things that you just don't want to do anymore or don't want to be, right? There's something that you're done with. But again, it's like navigating out of that, right? Well, yes, I'm getting all these intuitive hits and the guidance. Yes, it's there, but I just don't know what to do with it yet. And that's fine. That's okay. You're on your timing. You know what's best for you, right? I'm just curious to see what's on the bottom of the deck. Moon Madness, avoid drama. Yes. Yeah. To avoid delays, avoid drama. Now, I have to say, I'm not seeing here that it's, you know, you're seeking drama, literally. No. This is more so people who will be starting to, you know, pay attention and be drawn to you during this season. Okay, this can already be happening. People trying to find out about you, what's going on, how are you achieving these things. Just stay focused and know that your intuition is spot on when it comes to dealing with people. Dramatic people, people who just try to come and delay your destiny, okay? All right, Pal 1. Oh, and you did get 111. So that is also a number for you to look out for, your confirmation of some things in this reading and confirmation of the things that you're picking up yourself. All right, that was your reading, Pal 1. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon for another one, okay? Bye-bye for now. Okay, hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Your next glow up, you chose the butterfly. Before we begin, I'm going to get you an angel number card. And you have 555, change. Something new and exciting is coming your way, yes. Right. I see here for you, Pal 2, there is a transformation, okay? You are going to be transforming, coming out of the cocoon. You chose the butterfly, you are becoming the butterfly, okay? And there's a message here about when you see the first butterfly, I can't even get my words out. the first butterfly of the season is when this will be coming in for you, this change, okay? So wherever you are in the world, now it doesn't have to just be butterflies in the physical. This could be in a painting, this could be on an item, this could be on a piece of clothing even, or just a design that you're drawn to and it has butterflies, but still it represents the changing of your season, okay? Something new. And you are, as I say, becoming a butterfly. And there's also indication here of freedom, being able to fly again, getting your wings back, okay? Take that how it resonates, but there's something about you getting your wings back and being able to fly. And I keep kind of getting my words twisted. So you may feel like you've not been able to be heard or perhaps get the right words out when it comes to expressing yourself in certain situations. But that's going to change, okay? There's going to be a clearing up of communication and a clearing up of misunderstandings, and you being able to express yourself and be heard here, okay? All right, let's see the first card I have for you. Moon shining, stay in integrity. Yes, I'm seeing it as stay in your truth, okay? Stick to your guns, like stick to your path. Stick to what it is that you set out to do, because there is change. Something new is on its way. At the side here on the card, it's like mountains, and look, the road is going through the mountains. Mountains can represent the energy of obstacles. So you are going straight through challenges here, okay? Your next glow up is going to involve you smoothly going through challenges, okay? Now, I'm not going to say, of course, like perfectly moving through, right? There's going to be those little bumps. Perhaps there's some, parts of the road that needs fixing. However, you can do it. It's not on a scale of where the mountain is blocking your path, no. So blocks are going to be being removed, all right, during this next glow up. Energetically, spiritually, and yes, physically here. Because there's something about your environment becoming easier, like your physical environment in the material world. So this can be either like you're going to be nearer to work, your community will be easier, like accessible, easier to access, okay? The way my words are coming out, it can be that some of you who chose this reading, you may have cried recently. Like, when sometimes you cry and you're trying to get words out, but of course it's muffled. It's because my words are just very choppy, and words I use often I'm struggling to get out a little bit. So yeah. I'm hearing this song by The Weeknd, Save Your Tears for Another Day, and look what flipped over, 5 of emotions, yeah. And look at all these blues. Blues association with communication, the throat chakra, right? Archangel Michael. Here I see for you, pal, too, you're kind of staying close to yourself. You're playing your cards close to your chest during your next glow up. During your next glow up, okay, you're going to see like the wisdom, the experiences, the lessons, the things you've been through start to really show up for you. And what I mean is you're going to see how that can help you and benefit you. It doesn't take away the things you've been through and like the parts that were hard and all of that. It's just that here there's this sense of you alchemizing it and using it for a different purpose. And I see you staying close to yourself, keeping to yourself during your next glow up, because you're not going to let anyone mess that up for you. And here she's kind of holding the moon, right? She's embracing a moon there. And here, it's almost like it's a woman with like a pregnant belly. So I'm seeing you just be incredibly protective of yourself and protecting what's yours. And as I say, not letting anyone take that from you. Okay? So it's a very focused glow up. There's determination. Also a sense of moving in silence during your next glow up. Yeah. Yeah, two of emotions. Got a lot of water energy here. Okay, so Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Yes, for some of you here, and you have 5 of emotions. This is you alchemizing certain things from your past, okay? And I am being drawn to, you know, relationships, love and dating. So for many of you, this is connecting to that. Though this can also indicate like familial, you know, family ties. And just where there was a lot of love and trust. Right? 5 of emotions is like betrayal, like I was betrayed emotionally. And I'm seeing you alchemize that, okay? As I said, you are becoming the butterfly. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. That's you. That's gonna be you. Because you're gonna look like the butterfly, but don't come too close. Don't try to, you know, mess with me, because I've got a sting. So you're also going to be harnessing, you know, that side of yourself that is ready to go, you know, ready to stand up, ready to advocate. You know, your dark feminine, your dark masculine. And seeing the power in your shadow, right? Oh my goodness, what did I just say? Seeing the power in your shadow and then the devil comes out. Yes. Right? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Exactly. You can look very, very, you know, very much so have a sweetheart energy. Very, you know, like very nice and kind, and you are. But in this next glow up, during this next glow up, you are just certainly someone not to be messed with, especially on an emotional level. You have drawn the line here. You're going to be drawing the line. I just say like stand up. Stand up. Okay? And some of you here, this may literally be a case of standing up. Okay? Perhaps, you know, emotionally here, this has had some like physical effects. I'll just put my disclaimer. Okay, it's not a health reading, but there kind of been a physical effect here, like on your back, your lower back, just not wanting to do anything, like being in bed. So this stand up is like, right, stand up now. Okay, get your strength back in your legs, your feet, your back, where you can. Okay. So your next glow up is going to involve, like, you know, that physical strength and kind of taking care of that. Right. Yeah, awakening. Absolutely. Really, really powerful glow up. Very much so. This is coming from a very strong spiritual transformation. Right. Awakening, the devil, you know, this butterfly energy. So you can expect to be seeing things very, very differently, including people. Okay? So, yeah, harness any rage, harness any anger, right? That devil energy, like working with that those darker emotions that, oh, you know, we should be seen and not heard. No. And I'm seeing you know, you are going to be stepping into that. When I look at the awakening card, you know, she's like, okay, I'm going to do this. You know, we don't have to take gender into account here. It's just there's a woman on the card. It's like, I'm going to do this. This is my opportunity. This is my life. This is my newness, right? I'm claiming that. So I'm going to get you one more oracle card here to close out the reading. Really beautiful energy. Yeah. I'm just hearing tiger, so some of you here can be born the year of the tiger. Tigers are significant, like tiger energy. you know, and also cat energy, and you may be a cat person. You know, a cat, cats can be, you know, an animal guide for you. Yeah. The moon's wisdom, take the lead. Yeah, absolutely. You are taking back the lead. You're taking back the reins. And I'm actually going to pull one more card for you about this, something new, right? And exciting coming your way. Of course, this is all exciting and new, but I just want to see if there's something specific. I'm just drawn to do that. So let me just see if we get a bit of further insight for you. Let's have a look here. Okay, I wanted to pop out. Watch for the signs. And you've got the butterflies. Okay. So I'm hearing, I hear pocket watching. So, a couple of things here. There's something new is to do with something which can fit in your pocket. Okay, so material item, but it's going to have value for you. This could literally be a pocket watch, though that of course is not for everyone. It's very specific, but it can be something vintage, old, an heirloom. Okay, even though it's has age to it, it's still something new to you. So we've got material energy here when it comes to this something new. But it's going to mark, right? It's going to mark this period for you that's coming in. Now, aside from that, I heard pocket watching, which is like, you know, watching how much money you're spending, like, you know, keeping a close eye on finances. So this exciting opportunity, what's exciting coming your way, is to do with you having some sense of financial freedom. Okay? And not being tied to pocket watching, so to speak. Pocket watching, yes. And also pay attention to those around you who will be pocket watching you. Like, oh, they're going there again. They're buying this again. Yeah, just keep an eye out for that. Okay. All right, that's what I have for you, Pal 2. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon for another one. Bye-bye for now. Hello, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. Your next glow up, you chose the yellow flower. Let's get you an angel number card to open the reading. Okay, we have 111 again. Right, intuition, a reminder from the universe to listen to your heart and to trust your gut. Let's see the first card I have for you. We have Young Moon, strength. Okay, so right away, the first message here is that your intuition is going to be strengthening during your next glow up. And the man on this card, he is sat in a meditative position. You know, this is someone who it has a physical strength here, like they're in physical shape. Someone who can be flexible. So on a physical level here, Pal 3, I'm seeing you build some strength, like core strength here. Okay. Perhaps taking up yoga, a strengthening practice of some kind. This could be Tai Chi, right? Pilates here. But there is a spiritual element. Whatever you will be doing, it's also strengthening you from a spiritual standpoint. It's not just about the physical appearance, but that certainly will come with it naturally. And I'm not saying to look like that, okay, to this man is looking very chiseled here and very toned. It's not to say that that's how you have to look, right? To be physically, have physical strength and to be toned and to feel good in your body. There's energy here of you feeling good in your body and good with how you look. right? And there's also an element here of, during your next glow up, actually kind of, you know, stripping down the layers. Like this guy, he's clothed, he has shorts on, but it's like you being comfortable with yourself, right? When you take away the layers, perhaps the physical protective layers, right? Our clothing, which is a form of protection. Because there's energy here of you seeing you, like seeing yourself and seeing yourself for the beauty that you have and being comfortable in your body. So body work is coming up very important here and very strong. Also, you know, going for perhaps massages that are overdue. This can even be physical therapy. You know, I put my disclaimer, it's not a health reading, but for some of you this can be about physical therapy as well, and being able to access that and have that. Yeah, I hear like deep tissue massage. During your next glow up, you're going to be able to have some time to rejuvenate. This is a glow up of rejuvenation. Some of you here have an energy, you've been working very, very hard. So there's a sense of it paying off for you and being able to now recuperate, rejuvenate. Like you've put, you know, you're like a steamer, like a steam train, rather, you know, full steam ahead. Right, let's see. So yes, some of you here, you could be dealing with burnout. Let's take a look here. Yeah. And I'm being drawn to trust your gut, so it can also be, you know, indication here of, you know, healing the gut. You know, again, disclaimer, it's not health reading, the energy of dealing with a gut issue here, but it's all kind of going hand in hand, because this I see can have been influenced by stress here and a sense of burnout and working very hard, being on full steam mode all the time. Yeah, 9 of inspiration, right? This is action, go, 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 go. Getting things done, communication. So the thing is here, for you, Pile 3, you're going to be able to take an extended break here is what I'm getting. So it's almost as though the holidays, the time off you would do, you're going to take it all at once with 9 of inspiration being there, okay? Yeah, look, the Fool. For some of you here, during your next glow up, with this sense of renewal, rejuvenation, having time to take a break, recovery, right, from overworking, even overstudying, doesn't have to just be work here. You know, and it can also be on an emotional and mental level, right? So keep that in mind, just where your mind has been just over, you know, over full, overthinking, but to the point where it was having physical effects. So with the Fool being there, this indicates, you know, a new start, freshness, getting back your vitality. Okay, so your next globe will be about getting back your vitality, your energy, and with 9 of Wands, your creativity as well. Okay, so you're going to come out of this, you know, this next globe, it's going to bring you this new lease of life and be full of new ideas. You know, you're going to have space to breathe and, you know, take different opportunities, perhaps pick up new hobbies, right? So there's also energy here of your schedule changing during your next glow up. At least you will start thinking about that. Like, how can I have more quality time here? How can I move this schedule around so there's more time for this? And more time for this, being able to, you know, take up opportunities. This, as I say, this could be hobbies, right? Having time to do the things you want. So you're getting time back with the Fool being here. You know, this is a timeline jumping card. This is, you know, manifesting timelines, you know, changing timelines and all this kind of thing. So, you know, 9 of Wands is also, you know, quite quick here. So you're going to be able to manifest quickly during this next glow up. Right, let's see. What else here? Oh, okay. Muse of Inspiration. Excuse me, I said Muse of Inspiration, right, which is fire energy, Wands energy, but it's Muse of Voices. We could have some fire signs here. You know, some strong fire sign placements with the Strength card coming out, 9 of Inspiration, and then I said Muse of Inspiration. Okay, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Muse of Voices. This is to do with changing contracts. I just have changing contracts. So some of you during your next glow up, when you have this rejuvenation and renewal, you can be deciding to completely change your work here, your job. You're going to be done with a job. But it's not a careless move. It's nothing like that, because as I say, this energy of you've worked hard. So I see that it will be a transition that is available to you, okay? For some of you here, like changing contracts. Now for others, this is about a changing of contract of the current way you make your money, current place of work, you know, current people perhaps you contract, right, and you're contracted with. There's something changing, like there's clauses here. Okay, it's getting a bit legal, so let me just put my disclaimer. But the overall message is, okay, it will be for the better. It will be improvement for you. Whether it's the new, right, or you're going to be kind of upgrading a current contract, etc. So I'm going to leave it at that. Right, let's see. Let's get another card here. Yeah, absolutely. Working in your favor. Look at that, the wheel. Yes. For some of you, this is certainly about an increase in your finances, okay? But the wheel card is a really, really great card, especially the energy I have in this reading, because it's like, you know, that paying off. Like, I've put the work in, right? I've been manifesting, I've been doing X, Y, Z. And this is the paying off, right? The wheel here. This is that sense of, you know, luck is changing, circumstances are changing for the better, in your favor. And there's also a winning energy here, okay? So a couple of things about that. This next glow up is like a winning period for you, okay? Just kind of things clicking and falling into place. But also some of you here are winning a particular challenge you've been dealing with. With the Muse of Voices being there, I'm seeing there's a yes outcome. There is a winning outcome regards to certain challenges. And yes, for some of you, it's an energy of legalities, right? Especially touching on the contract. Right, let's get you one more moon card. Moonology. Then we're going to wrap up your reading. Moonstone, slow down, right? Yeah, that kind of sums up the energy of what I was getting. This renewal, rejuvenation, time to rest, taking care of yourself physically, right? Also, you know, some of you may have a moonstone. Some of you can be getting one. There's a cooling off period, which is like the rejuvenation, the renewal, but a cooling off period is what I hear. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Take a risk. Okay, yeah. And that is relevant to the Fool card. Yeah. And I always see this card as, well, there's a few things about this card actually. You know, it does look like it can be a sigil, right? This can be a symbol. But also it reminds me like a compass, and we have the road here. So it's like, you know, your compass is reorientating, which will involve taking a risk. But as I shared, for many of you, this is like rather a calculated risk. You're going to be in a position to be able to do that, okay? And for some of you here, I'm seeing that you can also manifest with, you know, perhaps it's manifesting with stones, crystals here, but also with, you know, this can be ruins, sigils, symbology. Symbology? Am I making up a word there? Symbology. Okay. Yeah, there's power there, Okay, so perhaps you work with them, you're going to create a powerful one, right? With this intuition, listening to your heart and gut. Okay. Could be a secret code, secret symbols you will actually be designing yourself here, which connect to manifesting and changing timelines. Excuse me, my voice is doing that at the end of the reading, but hey, the reading is done, so that was all that needed to come out. Thank you very much for watching. I will be on soon. I'd like to do an end of year, not an end of year, next year reading. Okay, so I'm gonna do a nice in-depth one of that for you guys. Okay, so bear with me. Personal readings are available again. There will be more added, and there's some other avenues you can get readings, but I will share all that soon. I'm going to make a specific video on that, but at least, yes, there are some personal readings available now if you are interested in that. All right, be very blessed, and bye for now.